Hey, TI fam bam, Grand Risings, good morning. Last night's live, sorry about that, you guys. I was really drained. But now, so yesterday we had a live. You'll notice, we talked about this before, some of my videos are getting deleted. Even comments get deleted on YouTube. Let me turn on my defrost real quick. But evidently, yesterday during the live, someone that I don't really know, I had subscribed to their channel. I can't really remember. I think it was just a few weeks ago. But yesterday during the live, I want to kind of clear the air. My phone kept dying. And evidently there was another individual in the comments attacking other TIs with their negativity, limiting, I'm just going to keep it 100, limiting the targeting to only gang stalking. So attacking other individuals, if you heard early on in the live where you heard I stated I got the gang stalking in the beginning of my targeting for 2.5 years. But because I live in a small town, it stopped. It was becoming too obvious when I started to become confrontational. But this goes with a lot of TIs who go in for an attack on other TIs that I've experienced, where they say prove your evidence, but they don't look at the rest of my videos that go all the way from when I came forward with my targeting back in 2018. The evidence is there. I get the street theater. I get the license plates. I get the flyovers. I have audio recordings of my actual attacks. I don't know which more evidence you need. If you need me to present just gang stalking, I can do that as well. I'm heavily hit 24/7 with directed energy weapons and psychological abuse. And this individual, Conspiracy Underground, first of all stated that my handler, and I'm going to set the record straight, I don't refer to any being as a handler because I'm not a slave. There is no man on this planet that I would consider of that nature handler. Nobody but, the Most High has authority over me in that department. These are perpetrators, and I will not even take that word lightly. I'll discuss that later, the word perpetrator. But this individual, Conspiracy Underground, evidently hopped on. You could hear it in my live yesterday where I was stating my phone kept dying. Now, when I came back on, I think my phone was at like 1-2%. My phone has been hacked into. So they drained the battery by turning the light on extra bright, the screen light on my phone, brighter than the actual settings itself. So I was off the live. And when I came back on, I saw the attacks, Underground Conspiracy, attacking other TIs in the chat. So I automatically blocked. Now this Underground Conspiracy individual has made a video referring to me as Christina Aguilera. And I think it's funny because a lot of people have called me that and say that's who I look like. So good looks. And trying to refer to me as a perp, and stated false statements, stating that I claim that every TI gets V2K, and that's not what I stated. I've never said that. In all my videos and all TIs who know me, I've stated some get V2K, some don't. I even ask every individual who comes on if they get V2K. And in all honesty, sir there, thee, thou, thee, you're being a disinformant. I will not refer to you as an agent or anything of that nature, but you are also being a disinformant, because I'm sure you refer to V2K as it being directly just voice to skull in the head. And this is not the case at all. This is basically like a radio signal frequency being broadcasted, sometimes to the outer ear, inner hearing. They can force it inside. If you use things such as noise blockers, things of that nature. And this is from my experience. Hey, Zeta. Yeah, I'm not going to feed into negativity, love you, Zeta, or disinformation. I've already went through the gang stalking, but I can show everybody what I experience if they'd like to see every day. But my attacks are so severe that a lot of things just don't faze me, where they're trying to basically paralyze me from being able to even get up out of the bed. And I'm going to be completely honest with this conspiracy underground individual. You would never know what it's like to be in the fetal position on the floor, begging for mercy and crying. And this has happened to me numerous times, and the pain that I have to experience as a targeted individual and survivor, of MK Ultra. You have no idea, sir, the pain that I have endured and have to endure. And I don't feel like I have to prove that case and pain to any TI, especially a TI that is a man and just getting gang stalked. So if I rub anybody the wrong way, excuse me. But my pain and suffering is unbearable, to say the least. What I endure would bring a grown man to his knees. So bear thee thou, thee, sir. Never stated that every TI gets V2K. That's disinformation. You can look at all my videos where I ask individuals if they receive V2K, if it is 24/7 or if it's off and on. I clearly state in every single one of my videos that there are different levels, and each TI experiences targeting on different levels. So just because you're upset doesn't mean that you're bringing any truth to the table. With that video that you did in regards to the live that I did, I don't know you. I have no quarrel with you whatsoever. I just speak truth, and that's all I can do. In the apartment real quick. I'm gonna get some stuff. It's definitely gonna be a long day today. But this individual seems to think that I'm putting out this information out there, but the information that I put out there is very thorough. And if they only want to focus on their level of targeting, which is gang stalking, that is fine. But I can only share my experience, not theirs, because I'm not them. All right, it is cold outside. But I just wanted to share that real quick and kind of clear the air. You know, they did a pretty unique, I will give them that. I did a good job on the clowning. No, I haven't, Melissa. I appreciate that, Zeta. I really appreciate that, my friend. Yeah, if this individual knew what I have to experience on a daily basis, it would blow their mind away. You know, if I got to present physical evidence of my attacks, if they'd like to see my chest because of the attacks on my chest, or possibly the scar above the left side of my lip, that's fine too. Or maybe I should go to the eye doctor to get medical evidence of the permanent damage in my right eye from directed energy weapon attacks. Oh, wow. Was this just recently? But I just wanted to clear the air with that individual because I really don't know them. I did subscribe to their channel. I'll be honest, I didn't really watch their videos. Yeah, I'm sure they mind control them to do that. Yeah, that's so sad. That's real sad, Melissa. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, my friend. Yeah, a lot of us experience targeting on so many different levels. Unfortunately, my targeting is pretty extreme. Yesterday, while at Ross to get my son some new pants and socks, he needed new pants for practice, and I had to buy him some socks. I started to get attacked pretty heavy, and they were making my right arm shake pretty heavy for about, I want to say 10 minutes. You know, I almost felt like I was dying. And I honestly think, you know, possibly that's what they're trying to do at this point. So sorry if I sound kind of gloomy and down, you guys. Yesterday was a rough day. This morning was pretty tough as well. My attacks were pretty bad. A lot of fear inductions on my end, where I get the whole, you know, we're evil monsters, demons, and it's just sad. Thanks, brother. Yeah, they are, sister. Yeah, but I just wanted to clear the air at the beginning of this live. Oh, wow, Tiffany. That's incredible. I'm so sorry. Love you too. Love all of you guys. I just wanted to clear the air with that Conspiracy Underground because it seems like he was so upset he didn't look through all my videos where he claims that I didn't state anything about it being military, and I always do in each video. You know, that's who's targeting me. I have military helicopter flyovers. all the time. And I have them every time I pull up in the church parking lot. So I don't know what he needs. Instead of attacking other TIs and trying to get them to prove who they are, and maybe you should really honestly forgive, my upsetness, but you should really focus on the real enemy. Oh my God. They're so nosy, dude. Wow. And I'm sure you had to come out of pocket to get the actual diagnosis. Yeah, every time I go to the church up the road from my mom's house, one will fly over. Like as soon as I pull up, they're right there. Even when I go to work, they fly over. So I just, I'm going to try new things like switching my patterning and seeing how that goes, maybe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sister. Do you think they mind controlled him to make that decision? Or was there another influence on that decision making? Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry, sister. Oh, wow. Oh my God. That's so scary. I'm so sorry, sister. It sounds like you got it real bad. Do you consider yourself to possibly be MK Ultra? I really appreciate it. Yeah, there's some of us that really get it really bad. There's some of us that get it pretty bad in the targeting world. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wash my face, you guys. I think a lot of us are. Yeah, I think a lot of them are like zombies. I think a lot of the perps are just like soulless bots that can't think out the systems or the technical systems, if that makes sense. They can't, it's almost like they can't comprehend, so they got to use the technology to honestly just process it and get it. What the hell? How long have you been experiencing this kind of targeting? Like, when did it go overt? Sorry, guys, washing my face. I heard TI Network. I heard there's a bunch of stuff going on in Australia. I want to know why they're attacking Australia so bad. I know you guys also got a really bad hailstorm. I just don't understand why Australia's been getting it bad since this really took flight. That, you know, that's happened to me, Tiffany, with my car, with my vehicles. It's almost like they can control. Because I felt it before where I was like, whoa, that's not me or my car. Somebody's looking out for you. You got somebody around you all the time. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, you're absolutely MK Ultra. I would like to hear your story. If you are ever comfortable with coming on the live, that would be freaking awesome. I tend to stick with, and I think all TIs do that, and I mentioned it in a lot of my videos, we tend to click and connect with TIs that are going through similar experiences. So I would like to connect with especially females who are going through the similar experiences as mine. And that's funny you say that, Tiffany, because I think that's who's targeting me as well, as Night Templar. Thank you, TI Network. You're absolutely right. I think that's what I'm getting. Mine's up in the air. I'm getting the up and ups, the heavy attacks. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, the Knights Templar, I think, are targeting me. Yeah, no, they've attacked. I've gone through. This will be my third vehicle. They've already done damage to this vehicle. I've got one. It's more like almost like a dent or scratch. So I don't know how it got there on the right side, close to the front right tire, where my door closes. And I don't know how that happened because I haven't been in an accident or hit anything in this car. But I came out one morning and I saw it and I was like, what the fuck? Excuse my language, you guys. Yeah, they are demons. Yeah, I do. I got it done. I can actually I'll take a video of it later so I can show everybody. But I came outside one morning and it was there. And I haven't hit anything. Nobody's hit me that I know of. But I saw it. Even my son was the one who pointed it out, and he was like, "Mom, what is that?" And I looked, and I was like, "Oh my God." Yeah, that's what it seems like. They seem like psychopaths. Mine do, like for sure. Egotistical, arrogant. Um, oh my God. I think I've heard of Rebecca Song. That name sounds familiar. Yeah, it's been happening to me too, Tiffany. Where I believe I was also trafficked, as they're still doing to this day. Sometimes I feel like a science experiment, almost like I'm some form of an alien. Oh, like they make me feel that way anyway. Like I'm some weird alien and like they have to know everything. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm thinking about getting an attorney as well, because my targeting is just getting out of hand, to where I can't even have one thought, let alone breathe. You're right, TI Network, Australia. Narcissists fuel off your reactions and emotions directed towards them and because of them. And I think, I'm glad you said that, Tiffany, because I think a lot of us are targeted for our abilities. I really do. It's a major, I think, a major threat to certain individuals. Same here. It's another reason why they want me dead as well. I don't know as far as taking my DNA, but wanting it for sure. Definitely wanting my DNA. They get mad when you watch porn. Yeah, they get mad if I do anything. Yeah, it's hard to find a genuine relationship, Tiffany. What part of the States are you located? Or are you in the States or? Yeah, I think so too. I think so too, Zeta. I'm sorry for you too, Tiffany. We gotta stay strong, C-Star. You stay strong on the battlefield. We're gonna be okay. The things that I've experienced through my whole life, especially my childhood, was very, very weird. Vern Vision, Vern in the building. File a complaint against the feds and shit. Good for you. Good for you, my friend. That's true bravery right there and courage. You're truly brave for that, my friend. Thank you for stepping up to the plate. I appreciate you. You know what's funny, Tiffany, is because when this first started, when I started getting gang stalked, my vehicle was broken into. Nothing was taken out of my vehicle, but the radio, the stereo was pulled out a little bit, and my left door panel was pulled off. I filed a police report, but they didn't do anything because they didn't take anything. And the area that I lived in at the time was a real small town that was known for break-ins. So they addressed it as just that. And I said, look, I have a whole system with 212s in the back, but they didn't take anything. So why was somebody in my car, and why was my radio pulled out in my door panel? Why would they need to go in my driver's side door panel? It didn't make sense. And then when I look back, I thought to myself, that's probably what they did. I was thinking the same thing, Tiffany. I think we all have something in us. I noticed how you call yourself Zeta Rex. I don't care what anybody thinks about my connection, but I feel like I've connected with Zeta. I have some connections to Zeta. Vern, you're amazing, my friend. I really appreciate you for stepping up to the plate. It takes a lot of courage. Yeah, same here, Tiffany. I think I'm being trafficked as well. I think so too, Vern. I think so too. I think it is highly possible that there are very rich people involved, possibly ex-military, NSA, stuff like that, CIA, that are making money. I agree. I don't think it's just strictly, this is what it is. Love you, Vern. You're amazing. I agree with you on that, though, Vern. I think that it is very possible that we're dealing with some rich individuals that got a hold of this technology. I agree with you 100%. It's okay, Tiffany. I understand completely. Trust me. I've been in situations like that before, where they've turned a relationship into a handler, and I had to deal with, the controlling narcissism. Yeah, same here, Tiffany. I pray constantly. Yeah, TI Network. Same here, Tiffany. I haven't prayed as hard as I do now. I feel like I've turned over every rock for an escape, seeking just safety, and feeling that security, especially as a female, is really, really, really tough. Especially if you're a female in a relationship, the individual that you're with can't understand what we're going through. So it's almost like, we're alone. That's crazy because, Napoleon was also a Freemason. From my understanding, I did my research, and they say he was part of Freemasonry. Hey, Jack. It is possible, Vern. Oh my God, Tiffany, it sounds like they put you through the whirlwind, just like me. Your story sounds very similar to mine. Yeah, I don't believe I had anybody in my family involved in Freemasonry or any of that. Most of my family was just kind of free-spirited people. I believe it's stolen tech, actually, Zeta, now that you mention it. I believe it's stolen tech, but Arcturian Lumerian here. I was adopted by the Arcturians. Orion is definitely home. Break the cops to make sure I don't get A15. Yeah. That's insane, Vern. Yeah, see, I'm an Air Force brat. So I think a lot of mine was definitely military and just some Nazis involved. I look back and think it was this, it was that, but I can remember this since I was like 3. I can definitely remember a lot of stuff since I was 3 years old. I'll definitely look into that. I'll look into that, my friend. Thanks, Seth. I'll definitely check that out for sure. Yeah, my perps are big time haters. Some of them are real jealous. Some of them are obsessed. Some of them act like they actually own me. And some of them act like I'm their daughter, which really gets under my skin. I find quite disgusting. And always trying to intimidate me, to control, using fear tactics. And these beings behind the targeting are truly psychopaths. Some of them are even just obsessed with the technology itself. And the negativity they bombard me with is truly disgusting. But the abuse that I have to endure from these perpetrators is really disgusting. Um, and they've got a lot of these criminal, low-life scumbags that think that this is like a free-for-all or something. I sometimes tell my perps they better be glad I didn't come in this world as a male. Yeah, I heard, Tiffany, 200 government officials and they're trying to call it Havana syndrome, and hiding behind that. Trying to treat it like it's some kind of a cold. There's definitely some shadow government, deep state shenanigans. The rich elite trying to play God. Trying to match the natural beat and drum using their algorithms. Wanting to come out looking like the good guy at all this. Copy, mimic, paste is what I call them. They're disconnected from source, the divine nature. They can only hack into. Yeah, I'm sorry you have to experience that. TI Network. I know Australia is getting it really bad. I have a friend who lives out there, Wayne Morris. His channel is called Still Human. Well known, respected TI. They give him health, sleep deprivation. It really sucks what they do to him. He's a good leader too, but I definitely recommend anybody who doesn't know Wayne to follow his channel. It's called Still Human. Yeah, they do a number on him. But he's been preparing for what's to come by stocking up on food and water. He's real smart. Yeah, I think my mom was one. I think she was possibly MK Ultra. My grandfather was one. He was in the army, and unfortunately, I think he was 65. He committed suicide, and I think it was because he was a TI. Take your time, Tiffany. No rush, sister. No rush at all. I completely understand. I've been in similar situations. Yeah, poor signs, right? Yeah. I'd like to talk about that on a live. Yeah, I feel really bad for him. It's it's so sad. It's so sad. It's so sad what they do to him. I hope he gets freed soon. But even if he does get freed, he won't be free. Yeah, these guys are definitely super paranoid. Yeah, Tiffany, for some reason they try to it's like this facade of a mannerism, which is more like Stockholm syndrome. So they're not really presenting a masculine, they're just presenting mannishness, if that makes sense. Almost like a caveman, like ooga booga, you're mine. It's not even presenting the idea of, you know, what a real man is. It's just, why don't you drag me by my hair with your club? That's what it feels like. I sometimes wonder. I'm waiting for one of them to come out of their cave and hit me with a club. Because that's what I experienced as a female, a woman, something they could never have. WOMBAN, not female. There's a major difference. WOMBAN. They wanted to define me as whoa man. No. You can have your rib back. So I had to carry you for 9 months. You can definitely have your rib back. It's no longer needed. Science has proven that I no longer. I'm just kidding. Yeah, of course they do. Of course they do, Tiffany. You're definitely a strong woman. WOMBAN. You're definitely strong and tough. You're definitely, obviously, a major threat if you're getting hit like that. See, that's what I was trying to, bring to the table on my lives. I know all of us experience targeting on different levels. And I like to connect with TIs, especially female TIs, who get heavily hit like I do. Because I get more than just, what some people get. And there's people out there that I know for a fact that get way more than me. I know of a female TI that Wayne Morris introduced me to from New Zealand. I've seen pictures of it. Where they mutilate her body with directed energy weapons. She actually has scars on her whole right side of her torso. It's disgusting. And just to show you how strong she is, she still has a job. But this woman is mutilated by directed energy weapons. Right back, you guys. Sorry about that, you guys. Gotta get something out of my other car. Oh my gosh, Jack gets it pretty bad. He gets targeting pretty heavy. Yeah, my perps hate me. They can't stand me. really have it out for me pretty darn bad. I try to just do the best that I can. You know, Tiffany, I hear a lot, and I'm still trying to find out who, like, I hear a lot about these sentencings and executions, but I guess I'm one of those type of people where I got to believe it before I see it, but I don't know. But they're doing a number on Dr. Fauci. I know that. So I'm just hoping that, you know, this all ends well. I really do, because, you know, enough is enough. You call them caveman too? I know another TI. She lives in, I think, the UK. She calls them shrimp dicks, and they hit her pretty hard because of it. But she's always referring to them as shrimp dicks. She even made a T-shirt for her perps. And Biden, yeah, they're doing a number on him too, Melissa. It's mine are trying to do the communist bullshit as I'm putting my makeup on. Their claims of wanting me to be more natural. And I've stated this in my other videos, where I hardly wear any makeup. I wear a very light foundation and mascara and eyelashes, and that's it. I don't get into the whole covering my face with, you know, 3 layers of matte makeup and contouring. Mine come across as very just, I don't know, like they're just used to women being a certain way, I suppose. But I hardly wear makeup. I wear real light makeup. I don't know if any other female in here has experienced such shenanigans, but I'll do as I please. They also try to give me a hard time and make me feel guilty because I have breasts. It's just ridiculous. Sounds like communism and a personal problem. Definitely seems like some religion behind my attacks. Yeah, my apps and everything. My YouTube gets hacked into. You'll see my videos up and then they'll be gone. Comments are deleted. They delete some of my videos. But I'm constantly posting, you know. But they're constantly deleting. Because I'll notice comments in my notifications, but they won't be posted in the actual video. Also educated in writing code. That's incredible, Tiffany. You'll have to definitely talk about that if you ever come on the live. on the dark web. Tiffany, it sounds like real similar to, I mean, some of yours, the way you're describing some of your targeting seems really like you're dealing with like high ups and ups. Your targeting sounds pretty bad. And I think that's a lot of cases with a lot of females, or just the monarch. Next level, what up, bro? What's cracking? We're getting it in. Another day in paradise, brother. Another day in paradise. My targeting is pretty bad today. I'm sure all of our targeting is bad today. It's not just me. So sorry if I complain a lot, you guys. It's hard not to with the pain. Oh wow. All right, you guys, I gotta go in the store real quick, get my dogs their food. We're going on a field trip. I love taking tests. Love you, Jack. Yeah, I think I honestly think he was mind controlled, because from what I understand, he wrote my EMF weapon on the knife. And I also heard somebody claim that another, I guess you would call what they turned into a super soldier, had carved the same thing on their weapon. That's what I heard. I don't know if anybody knows this to be true. Hey, good. How are you? All right, getting dog food. Hey. Hey. How are you? Hi. What's the matter? Hey. How are you? Cold. Hey. Hey, guys. Hey. What's the matter? Hey. Let me see if I can get this on camera, you guys. Oh, I'm at the pet store. What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter? Yep, on a field trip at the pet store. What's the matter? What is he doing? Hey. What is he
Are you trying to get out? What's the matter? Hey, what's the matter? Hey, what you doing? What is it? Uh-oh, you guys are gonna fight? Don't fight. What's the matter? What's the matter? Hey. Are you gonna attack me? I'm being attacked. Oh, I'm being attacked. You're hitting your friend. Hey guys. All right. Yeah, how are you?
How are you?
Cold. We're supposed to get 256 345 4692.
Yeah, it's kind of wild, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. I think we're supposed to get down to what, 35 or something?
Is it really? Ooh,
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't know
supposed
all
to get
that.
like super cold. Not looking forward to it.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very fun at all.
Yeah.
Like, I knew it was supposed to get above 55 today, but I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, right? Then I'll donate that.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It's 11:38.
Alright, right? That dog sounds like a siren.
It sounds like a zoo back there.
Yeah. I thought it was an old fire truck going by.
Thank you for calling Pepsi Plus Plus. This is Chris. Can I help you?
Hey. Aww.
Let me get you back there. Hold on just a second.
How are you doing today?
How are you?
Pretty
I'm
good.
grooming one more.
She up under your feet again today? Yeah. All right, love. You guys have a real good day. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Have a great day.
All right, you too. Don't work too hard.
No, we won't.
Bye. Bye, love. All right, you guys. Oh, man. It is really cold. Oh, no. See, I want to know, okay, so I get V2K 24/7. And my question is why some people get it, some people don't. I've even talked to other TIs that I'm friends with that get it here and there. They won't get anything at all for like weeks, and then all of a sudden they'll get it. So I'm wondering if it is something that they can't connect to in the brain. Yeah, I think I definitely have microchips for sure. But I'm wondering if it's actually something in the brain that they, can't connect to. Because I get it 24/7. In my V2K, I want to get Kevin Christian on here because a lot of my, I guess you could say, like V2K and certain things that they do, like broadcasting, is very similar to his, where I feel like perps tune into my channel. I'm sorry, Tiffany. My 15-year-old also joined. This is his first freshman year.
and he joined the Air Force ROTC. And I know my mom, it's not her fault because, you know, she's a third dimensional thinker, so to speak. So, you know, she has high hopes of him being just like, you know, following in my father's footsteps with the Air Force. And that scares me. I've lost 11 animals total throughout my targeting. A lot of them were rescues. I just recently lost a few months ago. I haven't talked about it, but I had 2 indoor outdoors that were rescues that have gone missing. And it's not like them to be away from home for more than half a day. Yeah, I do too. I really love all animals. I kind of feel like I'm the voice for animals as well. And it's heartbreaking when I go into these pet stores and see even such as like the reptiles and like even the mice and hamsters and such enclosed spaces, just small spaces, and even the fish that are just left in these small spaces and containers. Really breaks my heart. It really hurts to see just a lack of compassion and um, I've always hated circuses and zoos. Even as a child, I used to cry. I remember like when I'd go to the elephant side where the elephants were at the zoo, I would cry. Even at the circus, I would see them and cry. Um, yeah, sorry, Tiffany. It's probably bad signal on my end too. Yeah, you would think with all these 5G towers that our internet would be like hyper speed or something. It's just, I think it's slower than it was before. I'll kind of show you guys where I'm at right now, my location. You know, like I stated before, okay, this is the town that I live in now. Um, the gang stalking out here for me stopped. I want to say I went through it for about 2.5 years, but you'll see how spread out these towns are, and they're small. Um, Now, I did experience, I think it was back in 2019, when I went to Florida. I went to Pensacola and Destin area, and it was everywhere. But now I just get things like the license plates, which don't bother me. It really has no effect on me. Its purpose in my book is just intimidation and, you know, just to have an effect. But if you don't allow it to affect you, then, you know. Right, so this is definitely the town that I live in. Sorry, you guys, we're going on a field trip. I don't have to go to work till about 12:31, but I do have a lot of errands to run. I try to take advantage of while my kids are in school to get everything done before I have to go to work, and it usually doesn't work out that way. But that's it for this town. Now moving on to the next one, which is about a 20-mile stretch. So yeah, I don't really deal with Petco anymore. I go to this, it's kind of a local store out here that I go to get, I'm so sorry, Tiffany, to get my animals, you know, food and stuff like that. I don't really deal with places like Petco that much anymore. There's a lot of places I don't really deal with anymore. I definitely don't deal with places like Walmart. I get my groceries now at a place called Publix. Because Walmart just give me that weird, creepy vibe of FEMA. Like it feels like a prison in there. And then when you go into the self checkout, I'm hoping I can go to the Walmart out here pretty soon so I can show you guys. The body scanning, face scanning camera that's right there at the self checkout. It's like this big screen and it's like scanning everybody, and I'm like, what the fuck? You can see it on the screen. I'm like, yeah, that's normal. I'm sorry about that, TI Network. Sorry you have to experience that, my friend. It's BS what we gotta go through. Yeah, they like hit me in the back of my neck a lot. I don't know if any of you get that, the constant jerks in the back of the neck. But I get the pulling, tugging, I get the hits to the back of the neck, jerks to the back of the neck. Yeah, I've heard some people claim that they connect the GPS on your phone to possibly, if you feel like you've been chipped, but the chip in your brain. I've even heard that. Do any of you get the constant guilt trip? I don't know if they do that to you guys, but constantly getting the guilt. I think TI described it yesterday as using it as a weapon as well, weaponizing guilt. I think that was his exact words. Thanks to everybody who's tuning in. Definitely going to be doing, I got to do some loads of laundry and run some errands before I head into work. So I'll try to do lives in the morning. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Next level. That's what they do to me. They to keep me on a low vibration. They go in for attacks. No, Tiffany, I go to Florida a lot. It's my escape from my targeting because I believe they have a contract on me out here in Alabama. I have family that lives out there, and it's only about a 5-hour drive. And it's literally, if you've never seen Destin, Florida, it's paradise, or Fort Walton Beach. It's white sand, blue waters. The natural resources are kind of limited out here in my area, and I definitely need that in order to maintain a high vibrational energy and positive energy. So I'll escape from my targeting and go out that way. My perps hate it when I go out to Florida. They can't stand it. They hate it. Like as soon, and I'm spontaneous with it. I try not to pre-plan it. I'll just go and rent a car, hop in the car, and me and the family would just go down there because it's literally paradise. The closest thing to paradise that's near me, anyway. I've actually tried to move out there and relocate, but they stopped me each time. Destroyed those plans. Uh, the first time I tried to move out there, they psyops my connection with another TI to get us to disconnect. We were really good friends. She was amazing. I still miss her to this day, but they infiltrated that connection. I was going to stay down there with her. They ruined that relationship and connection. So, you know, my trip out there, the next day, my car was already in the shop. And I had to come out, you know, hundreds of dollars just to get it back on the road, to make it back home. The other times that I tried to establish some form of a platform out there, they ruined that connection as well. Yeah, next level. They're always trying to blame. And I'm like, wait a minute, bro. I remember y'all since I was like, like, come on, I'm not buying into the BS. Yeah, I remember when they tried to make me believe that it was because of this and that. And, you know, I look back, I'm like, nah, dude. You know, I didn't do anything wrong. And now all I do is go to work, and I'm a mom, and that's it. I don't have much of a social life. You know, when I get off work, I'm straight mommy mode, and you know, and that's it. You know, my only social communications besides Facebook is you know, talking to my friends in the TI community, but that's as far as it goes. You know, I've heard of, you know, there's some perps out there. Everybody knows I kind of have, it's not even beef. I don't know what you want to call it, but with oh dear Veronica, you know, making claims on comments. I mean, I get it. I know, I understand what's going on, but it's, you know, it is what it is. Claiming that, you know, I'm going out there with friends, this, that, and the other, and, you know, trying to have a good time. And this isn't the case at all. I don't do drugs. I don't even drink alcohol at all. I was trying to get away from this targeting and trying to get just spending time with, my family as much as possible. Because there's definitely not much to do out here. Yeah, me too, Melissa. One of them just broadcasted themselves to me as like a reptilian. Um, like they really try to induce fear on my end. Um, it's all bullshit. I mean, I'm not stating that there's not other beings, doing this, but it's total bullshit what they do. It's all fear induced, fear mongering BS. Um, I think the broadcasting, in my case is really bad. I know Kevin Christian gets it real bad. They're broadcasting BS. I don't know if any of you experience that, but it's pure hell. Where it's like all you see is this freaking monkey town. Where it's like a 3-ring circus. But I've actually seen almost like a computer screen. I don't know if any of you guys experience that. I've seen them display their Freemasonry symbols and I don't know, it's just disgusting. Yeah, Melissa, they do that to me too, the broadcastings. They're holograms. They got to create something that's not there and call it truth. Yeah. To take their dues and shove it where the sun don't shine, that's for sure. Definitely hope my perps shart their pants today, that's for sure. Yeah, mine are completely evil, my perpetrators. Just ruthless. And then try to bombard me with the guilt all the time. And I just look at them and, I tell them, the guilt is yours, not mine. Yeah, it's pretty there too, sister. Yeah, we usually go, I'll take the kids to Destin. We go to Okaloosa Beach out in Fort Walton, which is one one of my favorite places. Destin is my ultimate favorite. Then Panama City Beach, we go. I'm not a fan of Crab Island out in Destin. It's more for like the spring breakers kind of partying scene. And I don't like to take my kids out there, so I'll take them to a beautiful place. It's protected. It's almost like a wildlife refugee. It's so beautiful, but it's called Shell Island out in St. Andrews, Panama City Beach. And we'll kind of go snorkeling over there. You'll see dolphins, and I think they're called manta ray, all kinds of neat stuff, fish just swimming up to you. My son was out there early on during the summer, and there was a baby manta ray swimming with him. It kept going past him, and he was freaking out. He was like, "Mom, what does it want?" And I was like, "I don't know. I think it just likes you." And it would just swim by him. It would turn around and swim back past him, and literally swimming side by side with him. It was really cool. So that's our definite, like, getting away from the targeting, and getting away from that reality. And they'll try to ruin the trip and, make it just pure hell. Hitting me and tormenting me. And I'm just like, whatever it is, I'm in the water and it's, 80 something degrees. I don't know. Maybe their panties are in a bunch. Who knows? Finally made it to my other destination. Gotta go pay car insurance, which should be fun. Just arrived. I don't know any of you that have experienced getting the hearses. I used to get that a lot in the beginning of my targeting. Like hearses would drive by. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, well, that's just great. I also used to get a lot of the Kia Souls that would jump in front of me. Standing for, like, I guess them and my soul, I don't know. Yeah, Tiffany, I'm a true believer, to each its own. Like, I don't care what you do, bro. Honestly, just as long as you got a good heart. Like, I truly believe that marijuana is a, natural herb remedy, and it's been used all throughout history. You can't go wrong with what comes from the earth. All right, you guys, I gotta go in and pay this bill, but I'll be back on here later. It was pretty decent live today. Sorry, I'm not really my chipper self with a lot of energy, but they drained me after yesterday, and I'm recouping from that. But Tiffany, definitely tune in later. I'll be back on here doing another live. I'm glad to have you on board and glad you tuned in, shared some of your story. It was truly amazing to be able to connect with another TI who has experienced some of the targeting like I have. And, we can definitely share our stories together. And you're not alone on this journey. I'm with you guys in spirit. But I'll try to leave the chat up as long as I can. I love you guys with everything in me. Just know that you're not alone. I'm with you in spirit. But you guys definitely stay strong on the battlefield. You know, show them why you woke up this morning. Stay strong, and I love you guys with everything in me.